basically a process of installing the 6x6 hex porcelain tile on this bathroom floor. This is the smallest bathroom floor that we've ever done, 19 square feet. It ends right there. So the video I'm going to be putting out basically tomorrow probably will have the types of trowels that we use, our installation, and kind of like our everything kind of that led up to this point right here. But I did want it to go live and show you guys exactly what it takes to install the tile itself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to just time lapse it. I basically wanted to add 2 videos for you guys to be able to do that. What's up, guys? Welcome, 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 welcome. Really glad you guys are tuning in. If you guys enjoy these lives that we do, I want to see if it makes sense to do them every day almost, because I'm trying to put out a video almost every day. If the lives make sense to do every day, make sure that you are hitting that like button. This way I know that you guys are actually watching this stuff. I feel like it makes sense, because if I see that we're not seeing big engagement on it, then I'm going to try something else and something else and something else. I just feel like this might be a cool way to show you guys more in-depth process. I don't like you. That's right. You don't have to like me. I got my wife to like me. But so, hello from New Hampshire, Mr. B. What's up? So again, if you guys enjoy these, make sure that you're hitting that like button, and that's kind of how I would do it. So what we're going to be doing is starting this install. Let me flip the camera around here, and I'm gonna set you up kind of right here first. And then we're just gonna start there. So we've pre-cut a bunch of this stuff already, and that's kind of our process where we do pre-cut it and then just trowel out and install it. So that's kind of what we do. Alex, yeah, do you want to go run and get a coffee? Coffee and just a coffee. It's fine. Large hazelnut black, hot, 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 hot. All right. So that's the install. We put black, yeah. So we got our thinset mixed. Thinset that we're going to be using here is just Latacrete Multimax Light. That's why it's not mastic. Some people think it's mastic. I've never installed mastic in my life. All right, so first thing, we're going to sponge this a little bit, just so that it helps the curing process. You don't have to go crazy with it, but just a little bit like that. When you self-level and you have this really, really nice clean surface, it's so easy itself. Ugh. All right. Ding. For anybody tuning in, again, hit that like button if you guys do enjoy these, because I'm basically giving it this week to see if this is worthwhile doing these lives. If not, we're gonna try something else out. But the trowel that I'm using here is just this Marshalltown. It's a 3/8 by quarter trowel, and I think to me it just feels like you have enough room to like manipulate the tile a little bit, like move the tile around, and at the same time it's not super sloppy. Because if you go with like a 1/2 inch trowel, it will just get sloppy. But if you just go with a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch tile, it's just not enough of that thinset there to actually move it around. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this is the best trowel to use, size notch trowel to use for this tile. I just want to make sure I don't have too much built up here in the back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I fell down the stairs yesterday. I have this thing where I like fall down the stairs like 2 to 3 times a year. I don't know why. It's never like I lose my balance. It's always like my socks slip out and I just fall down the stairs. At this point, I've kind of gotten good at it, where like I kind of know how to fall and not get hurt, I guess. But there's one time I did it at my client's house, and This carpentry, this tile installation, but it's the trades, I guess. So back butter, just basically put this stuff on the back as much as you can. Put this in, bang, like so. Where's my little guy? So, and then push it into the spot here. Then I give a little tap. So I want to make sure that I'm not actually touching this back wall. So what I'm going to do is put my spacers kind of like this on its side, and that will create an 1/8 inch separation there. This little guy is going to go into this corner, like so. There we go, and then I got my spacers. The spacers I'm using are plastic spacers. I like plastic spacers much better than the rubber spacers. I feel like rubber spacers kind of bow too much or bend, right? Because they're rubber. All right, there, and then we're gonna keep going. So it does help to pre-cut a lot of this stuff, at least the first like 3 to 4 rows. So then you know exactly that you're starting right. And we're starting right off this wall because we made this to be as square as we can. Yo, just saying, this is pretty easy. You guys can 100% do this. Save some money if you're doing this on your own house, right? Or you can make decent money doing this if you're going to start a little business. No need for tile leveling system on a small pieces of tile like this. Especially, I mean, if my floor was kind of messy and not really this flat, maybe, but we have a really flat floor because of the self-leveler, so there's just no need for us to use a tile leveling system. You know, a tile leveling system is a good tool, but it's not a tool that should always be like taken out on everything. You know, I see some people using it on subway tile, and that's just bunkers. You shouldn't be doing that. So come on. Again, you guys tuning in, if you enjoyed these and you want me to do more, the best way for me to know that you actually want me to do more of these is that you guys hit that like button. This way, that's the feedback that I'm getting, you know? Also, you can comment down below, and we can talk, you know, let me know what I could do better with these lives. You know, I feel like I should be running some jokes here or saying some jokes or something, I don't know. Oh, this is so nice. Look how easy this is. Like, which part of this you're like, nah, that's not me. That's not me, bro. That's not me, dude. Nah, Misha, I can't do this. What are we doing here? Okay, and then this piece is gonna go into there. That's my goal, is to kind of show that this stuff is very much doable on your own. Kind of get more people out in the industry to be doing this stuff. Get some fresh blood. Get some fresh like voices and people out like in the industry as well. And that's why I'm just trying to be loud about all of this stuff. Not loud, but just like, you know, going for it. Go for it. Do it, bro. Do. Bang, another large piece next. I'm not ignoring comments. I don't know if you guys are commenting or not. I'm just literally not looking because I gotta focus. Super focused on this. So anytime you're putting your tile down, start tight up against these pieces of tile. Like, start tight. Make sure it's all nice. There's no lippage, right? There's a little bit here. Push that down, and then move it away to the spacer. It's always better to move away because it kind of has a little bit of like this like weird elasticity where it wants to make its way back. So then it will keep that grout joint tight versus you trying to push it because then it'll try to pull itself apart. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but trust me, it's on the internet. So see, so like we're gonna start out here tight, like so, and then I'm gonna pull it away. See, like I pull away, it wants to go back a little bit on its own, and then you put the clips in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Also, another tip is don't trowel out like massive areas. You want the thinset to be as fresh as possible because then it's easier to work with. If you trowel out too much, then you might not get as good of coverage on the back of the tile itself. Back buttering like this is a must, so you always make sure that you're back buttering that. And I see like right here, I got a little bit of like too much thinset. I'm just gonna grab my sponge, wipe that off, and then we're gonna have a really nice clean install. Because if I didn't and I had that booger would have touched this piece of tile, that would be dirty. And now it's extra time that Alex has to spend cleaning this up, and then it's a pain in the ass. It's not very efficient. Like so, like so. Today, the video I'm putting out is going to be on how to do that, the shower floor, because we use the same tile in the shower floor. Yeah, I'm talking too much and I forgot to add these spacers here. It's very important to have some type of hard area to go off of so you can kind of compress these grout lines into an area, you know, versus just kind of flowing around there, up and about. Yo, share in the comments, like, who are you guys? Who's watching this? I want to learn more about you. Like, I'm trying to, like, get good at this. Like, one, the tile itself, I'm still learning this whole process of tiling and kind of better and what I could do more efficient, I guess. But also, like, the posting videos and figuring out, like, who my audience are. I want to learn more. If I know that you guys are young people that are trying to learn the basics, I'll do more of that. If I know that you guys are older pros that just want to have like some engaging, fun content, I could do that. Or maybe it's both. Definitely comment below. Let me know who you are. Who you are. That would be cool. Alright. Dude. Yeah. I want to see if I can do these lives every day, depending on what I'm doing. Obviously, if it's a boring day and I'm just running around, then no. But if it's something legit, like installing tile like this, or tomorrow we're gonna be tiling the shower, and I'll show you kind of how to set the Schluter strips, how to do all this stuff. I'm gonna do a big part of that live. I am going to I am going to like have a time lapse of this whole thing. So if you guys do miss it, like don't worry about it. I'm going to put out this as a full time lapse and link this live to it. So if you guys do have to run back to work or whatever, this will be up tomorrow because I'm usually like with my uploads, I'm a day out. So every other day, well, I try to upload every day, but every other day I try to do like longer videos like these. But if I can do a live, see, like touch that, see what it needs. Skadoosh. Well, easy there. So I started right here from under the shower. This is our shower. I started right here because this is the most important. This is the most important part of the whole build. Is kind of right through here and into the shower. You want to make sure that looks really, really nice. This way, we don't really care what it looks like under the radiator. We don't really care what it looks like behind the toilet. So this is why I'm doing my dry fit in this area, laying all this stuff out in this area, sure that it's, kind of looks really nice. Skadoosh. I love that word. I don't know why. Skadoosh. I think it's from, I don't know where I heard it. I think I heard it in Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that. I feel like Rocket said that somewhere. Again, so the thinset is multi-max light. I'm just gonna keep, reiterating some of this stuff. It's not mastic. You should never really use mastic in a bathroom situation anyway, because mastic is glue, and glue has like organic stuff in it. So organic stuff will mold over time. So no glue for you. No glue for you. Alright, well, I'm about to get a bucket and put you guys up on a bucket. Look, it's definitely much more enjoyable to watch over the shoulder versus kind of from the front. Okay. So, kind of going back to when I fell down the stairs yesterday at my house. Like we had a cleaning lady come and the stairs got washed and all that, and they're hardwood stairs, and my shoes just slipped out. Not my shoes, my socks just slipped out and I just fell. I mean, I didn't fall. I like slid down and hit my butt and all that stuff. So that was kind of painful, I guess. But a funny story about that is this one time I was at a client's house, and same thing. I took my shoes off and I went to, the estimate was on the second floor. So I went and walked up the stairs and whatnot to their bedroom. I saw it, and then my socks slipped out because it was winter, so I took my boots off. I don't want to drag my boots, you know what I'm saying? And I fell down the stairs at a random client's house that they don't know me. I don't know them yet. Like, it was so awkward. And it's like the husband was with me. And, well, it was the wife and the husband. The wife was like running out of the way. And then the husband like jumped on top of me, like, because he was at the bottom. He like tried to jump on top of me to like catch me. Oh my god, it was so awkward. I was alright. Their stairs were okay and everything, but oh man, we got the job, so that was kind of a funny story to tell after. Um, but can you just imagine that, like a random dude like comes to do you an estimate, just falls down the stairs. Um, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Definitely back buttering all of this stuff. All right, Alex, we're about to make a cut here. What do you think so far? Fire. This is a good quality tile. You definitely, like when you install tile, you definitely know the difference between like good tile and bad tile. Like all the edges here are nice and clean. It's nice and square where it needs to be nice and square. Bang. Doo-doo. And then around the perimeter here, we're gonna add like a little shoe mold to kind of cover this, because you're not supposed to tile too tight up against like a baseboard, um, just for expansion and whatnot. And definitely don't want to grout that or anything like that. So we are going to run a little like shoe molding over that. Just come off. Yeah, I think I'm the first person to open this in a little while. Okay. Now I can close this. Okay. So before I start cutting more on this outside wall, I want to make sure that my door is nice and square, because again, that's more of a feature of this room than the radiator. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that the door looks legit versus the radiator. So we're going to focus more on the door. Here we go. There. So definitely, if you guys enjoy these lives, you want to see more of these lives, let me know that by hitting that like button, because I'm going to do them this week. I mean, with Thanksgiving and everything, it's going to be a short week, but that's kind of going to be my sample test to see if it's, you know, if you guys want to see more of them or not. So make sure that you're hitting that like button. Yeah, that's kind of the best way I think I can know this is worthwhile for you guys to watch and for me to film. I mean, either way, I guess I'm installing it, you know, so it's just going to happen. But, dang. I like Hex. How do you feel? How do you feel about it, Alex? Fire. So they like to have cooler Hex. That's more of a. Oh yeah, you could get like 32 by 32 size Hex tile. Okay. So there's gonna be a vanity here, so I'm not even gonna be that concerned. I just forgot about that. Oh, just remembered. So I'm gonna make sure that these are more legit than those. See, you got a little booger here on the side like this. Grab the sponge, wipe it off, and then install it. Because then when they're touching this tile, it's nice and clean. Push it in, done. That's as simple as it is to install this stuff. Do, 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 do. This week? Yeah. Alright. So, like this. Slide you guys back this way. And then we're gonna. Oh, yeah, that's a better look right there. Can you wet the sponge? That's the one thing about a bathroom this size. It is so tight. Huh? Yeah, I mean it's 19 square feet, 19 square foot floor, so that's tight. Directional troweling is important, but not as important because the tile is so small and there's so much room for the air to come out that it's not that tricky. You know, when you're installing 12 by 24 tile, that is much more important because that tile it has to travel, that air has to travel like 12 inches, 24 inches to like get out. So that's a little bit of a different situation there. All right. Okay. Where's my spacers? So when you're backbuttering, go always from the large side to the skinny side, because then there's no like boogers. If I went from that side to this side, I would have left boogers all along the side there. See, make sure there's no lippage, and then add the spacers. So I always make sure, check for lippage before you add the spacers, because then they're not in the way, obviously. There we go. All right, let's do a couple more pieces, and then I feel like you guys get it. Get it. There's that, like, what is that from? Madagascar? Oh no. Yeah, when he's like, get it, chunky. Huh? Yeah. That was funny. This one will go right there. All right. No lippage, anything like that. What you do? And these are plastic ruby spacers. Not a big fan of the rubber ones. I feel like rubber ones kind of don't give you a true grout line. I wonder what the benefit is of rubber. Seems like it's just a bad idea all around. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments. Slide into my comments. A little booger here. Gone. So the walls that we're going to be doing here tomorrow is going to be 24 by 12, 12 by 24 walls. We're not going to miter too much here. That's not really in the budget. Just because you know how to miter doesn't mean you should be mitering everything you touch. Definitely higher budget bathrooms get the mitering versus lower budget bathrooms. That's just kind of obvious because the time goes into it. Get it. Huh? With the shower floor, yeah. Oh, that was smooth back buttering. All right, Alex, you want to go in, cut? I need a pencil. Adrian! We need two pieces like this. These corner pieces. Get it. All right, so we're just gonna keep going with this guy. Whoa. Definitely, you guys want to see more lives like this. You feel like this is worthwhile. I'm gonna try to go live almost every day. It's almost like my little streaming session here. But I need to know that you guys actually enjoy this. So hit that like button. I would appreciate it. One, more people will get to see this. Two, I will know that this is something that's cool because I don't see a lot of other creators or whatever, especially in construction, going live a lot at work. I enjoy it. So hopefully, in time to come, if I stay consistent with it and I see that you guys like it and enjoy them, I can do it every day. I tried to do it once on Twitch, like Twitch streaming, and definitely not the right platform to install tile. This looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm not the fastest tile installer, but if you do the prep right and you self-level, kind of get that nice flat surface, it's amazing. Back buttering is the key to having really, really good coverage. Really, really, really good coverage. Cool. Right, I definitely just want to get the door done here, so then I know that this looks really clean across the front, and then I can kind of work towards the radiator, worry less about the radiator here. When you're backbuttering a little piece like this, start from the large side, and then go towards there, then there's no boogers. You have to go the other way, there'll be boogers. We have a big lip here, so we're gonna have to get kind of creative with our threshold here and kind of what we're gonna do. Because I'm not 100% sure. That's the one thing that I'm always a little nervous about. It's the thresholds and what's a good look, what's a bad look. I feel like here we're gonna have to do a wooden one. So it's okay, is that really the best call? Maybe. Well, the whole house is kind of has wooden thresholds, so maybe that does make sense. All right. So that's kind of what we got done here. I think that's enough. 34 minutes of just live tile install. I'm happy with that. And then we're just going to keep going this. I think I can get this done in the next hour and a half to 2 hours max to finish this up. Some of my grout lines back there are a little bit weird, but that is going to go under our vanity, so I'm not going to mess up the front to make the back look good. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Again, if you guys enjoy these lives, you want to see more of these lives, hit the like, comment down below to tell me what else you want me to go live about. I feel like a 35-minute video is cool for you to see, these types of things. But tomorrow we're going to be tiling our shower. So maybe I'll show you how to kind of tile around that niche and how to do that, because I feel like that's a little bit trickier. But I hope you guys have a good day. If you see any of my videos, just hop in them in the comments and say, "What's up, Winnie?" I'd appreciate that. Peace out.